There are now over 3 billion gamers worldwide, which means esports has become big business.
With teams and individuals playing for big money and their chance of glory.
Across these episodes, we'll be looking into the ultra-competitive world of esports.
And testing our skills against some of the best in the business. So Ruesha, obviously FIFA is your favourite game. What would be your next favourite game?
It'd probably be Grand Theft Auto. I loved that, playing that back in the day. I just like to steal a car and I would drive about. What is it about new games that interests you?
Ooh, well, I look at, say, Call of Duty has recently come out, Modern Warfare. I like the multiplayer aspect, obviously playing with my friends back. Me living in England, them living in Ireland, I'm able to play with them online, kind of catch up and chat. So obviously I enjoy that part of it. The gaming industry is worth billions of dollars.
So it's no wonder why the likes of the NBA are trying to get in on the action.
Glitch has gone to the NBA 2K League headquarters in New York to find out more.
So my name is Brendan Donahue. I'm the president of the NBA 2K League. And what do I do? Depends on what day you ask me. One day could be helping with the broadcast. It could be doing sponsorships for helping brands grow using the 2K League. And it might be also dealing with one of our 125 players, helping them navigate becoming a professional athlete. It really started with our board of governors, our NBA board of governors. They started to see in their own arenas, which they own, these incredible esports events, filling their buildings, surprisingly. And so they were like, wait a minute, this esports thing is taking off. Like, where are we in this space? And we quickly realized, we had a wildly successful, the most successful sports game in North America in 2K. And we realized there was an esport there for us to build. We started the league with 17 teams, all owned by NBA teams. Now we're entering into the 2023 season. We have 25 teams, 22 are NBA-owned teams, 3 are actually expansion teams. Every team has 5 players on their roster. In addition to that, in the 2022 season, for the first time ever, we had both 5v5 gameplay and 3v3, which is a totally different game, much more wide open, more park style. The average 5v5 game, which is the kind of the pinnacle of elite competition, those are about 45, 50-minute games. 3v3 is maybe 7 to 10 minutes. 125 players that we find from through our tryout process, which is extensive. It's a gauntlet they have to go through to actually make the league. It's 125 players, but there's probably another 300 plus that are actually putting on the league, that are actually doing the broadcast, creating content, and by the way, creating content for 25 different teams.
My name is Matt Arden, and I'm the head of content and media for the NBA 2K League. Content creation in esports is pretty different from content creation in traditional sports. Mostly I think people have to remember that esports grew out of a grassroots community. And so a lot of that came with platform usage like YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Twitter. And so we've had to think about how content was created in esports prior to our arrival in esports, and adapt some of our content creation strategies around influencers, around short form content, around different content on different platforms at different times. So the entire approach to content creation is fairly different from the linear traditional sports side. I think it's important to remember too that most esports players are young. They're maturing and we're watching them mature in real time. And so helping them create content and helping them mature their own media profiles. And it doesn't necessarily have to be high quality content. And what I mean by cameras, lights, and what we normally put into a production, it can be you on your phone. As long as it's compelling and authentic and real and rich, that matters to fans. I think ultimately the future of esports is going to be through the players and not necessarily through constructs that we as the league develop. I think we're really going to follow our players on this and see where they take things from a content perspective.
Our players go from 0 to 1,000. So all of a sudden they're becoming stars on the stage. So now we've seen these personalities emerge. I'll give you one example, probably is BearDaBeast, Season 2 champion and MVP of the finals. He has emerged as a star, both on the playing surface, but then also outside. I mean, now, and it's fun to watch. Now he has endorsement deals and he's growing as a personality. He's got over 100,000 people following him on social media. So it's just seeing that emerge has been a lot of fun. I think in 10 years, you're going to see the blending of NBA and 2K League culture. Our players, they live the NBA culture already. I could see BearDaBeast playing 2K with an NBA player, with a musician, with and doing more things kind of in mainstream culture, and having people understand how fun the 2K League is. The 2K game is extremely popular across Europe, including in Ireland. We would be thrilled to have an event there, and then obviously we think it's not far-fetched by any stretch to have an Irish-born player in the NBA 2K League.
Obviously, we've been speaking about basketball. What are your skills like?
Yeah, probably not too good, but I think I'm quite fit, so I'd get up and down the court, but that's about it. What about yourself?
Do you know what? I'm tall, but in basketball I probably would be considered small because they have a lot of 7-foot fellas. But I'd have an engine like yourself, but I don't know how good my shooting would be. So
Dave, have you ever played NBA 2K League before?
No, I never have, but I'm actually excited to play it.
Let's go and play BearDaBeast in the USA.
Go grab your notepad. Today we're gonna lock in. We're gonna play a little 3v3, you know, from my guys from Ireland. I looked on the map, they said they're from Cork. So if I ever go to Europe, I go to the United Kingdom, I go to Ireland, they better come show me love.
Bear, welcome to the Glitch Studio.
Okay, welcome to the Glitch Studio. Appreciate it, thank you for having me.
Yeah, no, it's no problem. Pass me the ball though. Man, this ain't no solo.
What you gonna do with it?
Oh. So Bear, where did this all start?
So my love for basketball started when I was young. I played basketball growing up, elementary school, middle school, high school. I went to college. I played basketball in real life at college for 4 years, and then they started giving away a lot of money for 2K, like $250,000 for big tournaments. So once they started giving away money for tournament, I stopped playing real life and played on the game, esports.
So how many hours a day would you spend practicing?
Man, before I got into the league, 10 to 15. Now, it's more like 8.
So when you say you're practicing this, what are you trying to practice?
So like, it's just like any other sport. So if you're playing soccer, you're working on your footwork, you're working on your shooting. So for me, I'm working on my dribbling, I'm working on my shooting. Just trying to get better at the game. It's small things that I'm trying to get better at. Trying to figure out the best jump shots, the best dribble moves, the fastest dunks. Just trying to figure the game out.
Okay, so if you were to try and teach me how to block, how do I block a shot?
On triangle, if you look on your controller, you press triangle. So it's super. Yeah. So then you would press triangle, and then you would let me see. You know how to shoot? Press square to shoot. You know how to pass. You know how to pass. Let me see you shoot something. Let me see if you know what you're doing. Okay.
Oh, that's a foul.
Yeah. So to shoot it, you gotta hold it a little bit longer. And then if you look on the top of your controller, I don't know how much you play on PlayStation, but R2, if you run to the rim like this and press R2, you're gonna get a good layup animation or a dunk. Except I missed it.
Yeah,
you don't want to miss it.
Yeah.
Bear,
What's
have
up?
you ever played an Irish person before on this?
Never. I never played an Irish person before. Never.
Congratulations.
Yeah, well, thank y'all for being the first. Oh, good shot. See that bar?
Oh.
You see, it say early at the top. It was halfway full. You gotta hold it a little longer.
Okay.
Yeah, come on, it's all right. We're gonna win this.
How do you pass the ball in NBA 2K?
You was doing it. You press X. You press X to pass the ball. Yeah, you was passing it pretty well. We gotta work on your shooting though. Your shooting stinks. Your shooting stinks. But we get you there. We get you there.
I wasn't sure if you had an X on your controller because you weren't passing.
Yeah, you see on PlayStation, I use the X button on PlayStation. On PlayStation, X is to shoot. I'm really good at this one. Yeah, see? I'm a bucket though. I'm a bucket. I told you, do your job, I do my job. You pass, I shoot. That's a great team.
Okay.
Yeah, great team.
Okay, so you spoke there about the NBA 2K League. When did you first get into it?
I got into it season 2, so about 4 years. It's going on the 6th season, so I got in about 4 years ago.
Bear, what would your advice for first-timers playing this game be?
The advice for the first-timers, I would just say, just have fun. Just have fun. Whatever you want to do, just try to accomplish that. Don't worry about winning too much. Just have fun. Play the game and have fun. 2K has been getting better every year, so that'll probably be the best advice I can give someone.
Right, Bear, I'm in now and I don't have a clue what I'm doing, so I need you to guide me here. I'm terrified.
It's okay. So, yeah, just check that guy down at the bottom. You check the guys at the bottom. Come on, let's go.
Check.
So, Bear, when did you turn professional?
So I turned professional, I was probably think I was like 25 at the time when I turned professional. And I think it was, what, 2019? It was like 25, something like that. Somewhere around there.
So in your time of turning professional, how do you think the 2K League has come on?
It's getting bigger every year. Every year it's getting bigger. When I first got in, it wasn't as big, and now it's start. Think about it. Like now we're playing 2K. You guys are sitting in Ireland, and I'm sitting over here in Minnesota, and we're having a game of 2K. It's just growing. The knowledge of it is getting bigger and bigger.
Could you ever see yourself coming to Ireland to play an event?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Y'all need to set that up so so the 2K League can come down there. That'd be dope.
Right, Bear, thank you so much for obviously showing us NBA 2K League. I appreciate your time.
No problem, no problem.
Thanks, Bear. Esports isn't just massive in Ireland, it's global. But is there more to it than just the game?
In the next episode, we find out how esports can bring people together and can even be good for your health.
That's next on Glitch.